Hallo, mein Name ist Vendetta und das ist ein Shogun 2 Kommentar. Okay, lass uns ficken Hundinnen. So, what's up, guys? This is going to be a live commentary, and I am your host, Vendetta. I hope I pronounced all of my German perfectly. If not, all you Germans can rage in the comment section below. So, what we're going to do is a live battle commentary. We're today going to be having Legendary Tactica, and looks like we've got a skill point to spend. So we'll spend this guy, and to be honest, I think we got Rally, we got Inspire. Let's hit the Fatigue Resistance Aura. Let's hit that gym and make our guys super fit. Make them fight for longer, and I think I can't really remember what. Oh yes, I remember. Our last match was with Havado, and we did have some Katana Samurai. You'll probably see me play a lot of the same armies, purely because we're in this early stage, and really we want to be winning, pretty much. When we were winning all of our battles, and the main way to do it is to kind of build a bit rush, build a lot of swords and some spears, because obviously we haven't quite got those good sort of units such as, I don't know, sort of Naginata Warrior Monk units. We haven't really got any of those guys. More kind of specialist units, so bow monks and whatnot. And then when we get that stuff, then we will be going in and just having lots of fun armies with hopefully ninjas if I get them. But oh my god, I've only just realised I've got to go so far to get the bloody ninjas. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Well, so we'll go into our battle and we'll deselect allow mixed avatars because we will get raped, as I've mentioned before. So yeah, I'm sorry I haven't really done one of these in a while. But hopefully we'll get a nice opponent, and hopefully it'll go pretty darn well for us. And yeah, I hope my German was pretty good. I hope it was. I'll put in the comment section below, put in the description what I did say, and you can go and criticize me or go see if my grammar wasn't correct. But yeah, looks like we found an opponent, and they're a 6 silver star. Fantastic. Hello. No, I won't say hello actually because he'll probably start talking German because I do meet a lot of German people on here. So it looks like. Oh, cool. It looks like we're on 4,600, so we're on small funds, which is going to be great, which is going to give me lots of troops to maneuver with. So I think we'll stack up some katanas. Hopefully he'll take pity on me and not just rape me out the box. And then I would quite like to bring some other troops. It's kind of what we played last time, I think. So we'll bring some of these guys, and then let's see. So 2 melee defense for spear units. Well, we're not really going to be using our Yare Shigaru. They're mainly there to fend off any types of cavalry or just and as kind of a meat shield in case he's got really good Nodachis. And to be honest, I don't know why I'm bringing these Shigaru, but it just gives me a tiny bit of skirmishing power. It might force him forward a little bit. So yeah, let's go after the retainers, see if we've got anything useful, worthwhile. We don't have any cavalry. We have got those. Oh, Rainio's teachings would be good, but it does give us -1 melee attack, so you have to be careful on that one. To be honest, I don't think there's really too much we could kind of have. Attendants, sword attendants, avatar. Yeah, there's not really too much. What's that? Oh no, there's nothing really we could kind of gain. I think we've kind of got the best at the moment. We'll take that off because we haven't got any lone swords. And I think that could be it. Reduce spear infantry casualties. Well, that's going to be pointless. +2 accuracy, again, that's going to be pretty pointless. In fact, all of these are pretty terrible. I think we'll have to go for that because we haven't really got anything else that's going to really benefit. And yeah, so let's go into it. Sakura Ridge is, of course, a rush map, so these katana troops are going to be very, very useful. It's really going to depend on stats, if I'm totally honest. If he's got some really, really high vetted stats and high vetted units, then he will most likely be able to beat me. But it's all in the strategy. I mean, a lot of people, they talk about this kind of a situation. You're playing against someone who is a much larger rank than you. But really, what it all comes down to is actually strategy. Because CA, Creative Assembly, have actually done a very good job in terms of kind of, I know it doesn't really seem like it, but kind of balancing out players, if you like. So looking at this, he should be winning hands down easily, but it's in the tactics. His general is gonna cost a lot more. My general, my captain cabinet, is about the same rank as him, but really, you know, Oh no, he's nerfed my units, great. But his general is going to cost a lot more, which means he's not going to have as many units, and it also means that he's going to have more expensive troops unless he's gone sort of vanilla troops like I have. So I'll quickly do this. So I'm not in cinematic mode. And immediately he's used Untrained Fuguku. That's a good move because it nerfs, as you can see here in the bottom corner, melee attack has gone from 12 to 10. Just think if I did put on Reino's teachings, these guys would be down to 9 melee attack. And I think that's the lowest I've ever seen Katana units. So we'll set up. So again, as we do, select all our troops and put them at the back. We'll put our archers up front in their nice loose formation. Just want to bring up our test bunnies, Jake Delay and Sparky Boomman have tested out that if you're in loose formation, you don't suffer from any sort of accuracy deficit. So bear that in mind. That is a load of BS. We'll put Yari Ashigaru up front so he doesn't charge any cavalry down, because I have done that a few times where I've seen that they've been a bit open and I've just charged them straight down. We'll then put these guys here. Let's put them. And then we'll have either unit on each flank. Or in fact, what we'll do is that we'll put them just behind, so that way we can still react if he tries to charge into the flanks. We'll put the general there. And what we'll actually do here is that we're going to go and spawn on this flank. So, see, I'm not sure. Should we spawn on this flank? We'll go for it anyway. It might not be the best idea, but it'll give us the morale shine. Good. So he hasn't got any ranged units. This is going to be very, very useful for us. Because my main concern with charging up this hill, or just not charging up this hill, should I say, is that if he had any ranged units, he'll be able to pick at me from here, and really I'd have to run uphill. He would force me to run uphill at him, and that's really not what I'm going to be wanting. So that's kind of the reasoning why I was a bit unsure and a bit unsteady, but because he hasn't got any ranged units, it's going to force him to come to me. So I didn't want to come to him if he was on top of this hill, because obviously he's going to have a downhill charge with those Nodachi, which is not going to be too healthy for me. So we'll scoot up our archers over here. Oh god, that's a long line, isn't it? So we'll scoot them up just on the other side, hopefully try and get some shots at his Nodachis, because those guys have got 2 armor. He's got some Yari Ashigaru, it looks like, which aren't going to be too much of a hassle. But these warrior monks are going to be a huge, huge problem, along with these Katana Samurai and these Nodachi. As I said, these guys are going to be very useful. What I really need to do is get into a nice open area. Now what I mean by that is that... Oh god. Oh my goodness, that unit is all the way over there. Why did that happen? That is unbelievable. He's going to be thinking, what an absolute tool. While he's over there, he might as well just go off and get the melee defense. That might just help. So what I need a nice open area. I need a nice open field of combat, because I've got a much bigger army than him. So, oh no, he's going to charge down his units. We don't want that. So we'll charge them around the corner. We'll put these guys at the flank. We'll put these guys around the corner, because we really do need to be flanking him. We need to be encircling him. That's where really my power lies, because I have got a lot more units. And this is what I was talking about with strategy. Playing against someone this high, of course, is going to be problematic. Because, oops, it looks like he's really going to go for it with his general there. But of course it's going to be problematic. With him being a much higher rank than me. But you do have to remember that I have got a lot more men. So if I do kind of get the surround off on him, then we should be able to win this, because I'll be cutting him down and his units will get extremely tired. So those guys are going to run off and try and capture that. I think the morale shrine is going to begin to slowly drip away. And there we go. He's going to be doing his charge now. And I immediately need to be taking my guys around the flanks. So I'll take this unit around the flank. This unit's going to protect our back. The general is just going to stay there doing nothing at the moment. Unfortunately, he is going to be taking his general round the back. So I might just try and keep those guys there. He's going to be charging at me now. So, oh, no, he's retreating, which means we're not going to pursue. And it's a good thing that I didn't pop off that either. So... his units. We'll start shooting at his general, just why not? I suppose we can. And let's start charging at his Nodachis. He's seen that this is going to be a bit of a ploy, which is a good move by him. And my units are really going to get chopped up. So I'll bring over my general. I think I might just inspire. He's put his guys into stand and fight. So that means I can have these guys off on the limb. I'll take them round to see if I can try and hit from the flank. He's going to be taking his units over. He is doing a very good job, I just want to say. This is very good by him. And we'll try and charge in our units at his flank. Okay, it looks like we're not really going... it's not going too well. This is a very, very good opponent. I have to applaud him. And he's going to be chasing my general with his monks. And looks like my troops aren't going to be too happy. Along with my Katana Samurai are going to get ripped to shreds because obviously his units are a lot more heavily vetted. And there's not too much I can do at this stage. He's done a very, very good job. And I haven't been able to encircle him. So that's really where it's been problematic for me. So I don't think I can really do too much with these guys. Those units might get mashed up. I mean, these Ariashigari would probably be a nice idea to go for, because that will free up 2 of my Katana Samurai. So I think I might just... I'll take them off and put them over there instead. I'll hit these guys with my general, which isn't exactly the best move ever, but... see, they're broken, which is nice. We'll take these guys around the back, and then we can run in and try and hit those troops. So I'll spin my guys round, get my general around the back so I can charge off at the back. My units have now broken, which means I need to charge around here. And this is not going well at all for me. But, oh god, those no, it's just Katana Samurai. It's more or less just because his guys are a lot more heavily vetted up and his general is now there. I have got the melee defense, which still is not really going to be too great for me. But, oh god, there we go. It looks like my guys are really beginning to flee now. We need to charge into those monks, and I think we're going to be losing this as my guys do break. I couldn't quite get the surround there, and that's really our problem. So we've had a pretty good opponent. He did bring some highly vetted units, which is probably the main reason he did win, and then he did do a very, very good job of not allowing me to get that surround, and he made it really awkward for me, attacking from behind, which made me split my Katana Samurai. And yeah, that has been a very, very good game. So I'll say good game, well played. Again, down to the tactics, he didn't let me get that surround, and his units were more highly vetted, which meant he could single out my troops. So there's not really too much of a whole... I couldn't really have done too much there. Probably running up the hill, yeah, it might have worked, and those guys are going to retreat on 200 men left. But yeah, it was a good game, and I still dealt quite a few deaths to him. But, you know, we'll go off to the results screen. So here we are at the results screen, and yeah, so it was a defeat. I lost a lot more than I killed, but again, he did have superior units, and he did do a very, very good job of not getting that surround. That's really what I want to emphasize from that battle, and that's mainly how he won. Now, personally, oh, yes, that's good, Katana Samurai unit, and you have to remember he did also nerf my swords, which would have had a massive impact. As well, so we'll call these guys, I don't know. First katanas. So let's be really bland and boring. So that's going to be our unit. So we've got Ducurus scale. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. So we'll look at how well our units did. So these guys all did pretty decently, but really it was down to the fact that he did have better stats, and I couldn't quite capitalise on that surround. If I got the surround, it would have tired his men out more, and more of them would have been fighting at once, and they basically just would have been swamped. That's really what, at such a low level, you have to do, but because he did such a good job, he initially charged into my... sort of Yari Ashigaru, but then he pulled back out. It was an excellent move. He really didn't want to be getting trapped in because my Katana units were just lining up at the back there. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pretty decent battle, some nice ideas for you. And yeah, this is Vendetta, and bye for now.